Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the fondle. Thank you for the fondle. Thank you for the follow. Well,
Beamer.
Are you ready for the grind?
I don't know why they wanna bring me down, pushing me around, show me deep into I will survive. Now I stand and fight, break through with all my mind. You can't take away my life.
Sararu got me hitting wrong buttons over here. Sararu with the 9-month subscription of tier 3. Or is that 9 months in a row? Just subscribe for 9 months in a row. Holy crap. I thought it said 9 months, but still. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I did not expect that tier 3 to come in here. I'm like, what button? What button? Didn't pay no attention to where I was on my stream deck over here. Hello, Clover. How we doing? And Sararu, how are you doing? Alright. Just... What's up, bud? A bubble. What'd you do? Did you hurt yourself again? What'd you do? Are you like with a fever? Are you sick? What you got going on? I'm so sorry, Sararu. I hope you get to feeling better soon. And Jody, how we doing? All right. Gonna run back in the cold. Head trauma is for my dog smashing his hard skull. And dang, that has to hurt. What'd your dog do that for? What's the dog doing? He was happy to see me. He was, aww. Just missed his mama. Got a little too excited, huh? Scared out of my mind. I haven't started waiting. Why are you scared out of your mind? Your cat tripped you down the stairs. Jesus, everybody just getting hurt. Some might right. I think they tricked us. Currently in a... Are you serious? Did it really hurt? Like, you have to go to the doctor for that? So he's a medical dog, and apparently my cousin's kid gave him human food, but you know they're not supposed to have to go through boot camp to be retrained. But he's never been separated from me since I've had him. No, he was a baby boy, and we went through all the training together. So now he's kind of just curled up against me, like I'm sorry, and be aww. Yeah, no, you told me. You told me you've had. Happy birthday, Lunar!
Let's leave.
No, you just got here. There's no reason to leave. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Why are you scared? What's wrong? Because you never played DBD before? Okay. You caught up in chat. I'm the one who went to play. I played killer. I see someone completely over their teammate brand, or I'll go after the people. Fuck the other. Like them. Do the person, shoot over, then put them on a hook in front of them, and I'll let the sub. That's crazy, Sararu. 3 weeks was icing on it and off. I have to go back. Well, get to feeling better, Clover. Rest up and let it heal. That's all I got. When it comes to scary stuff and first time, you got this. You can play Outlast Trials. You can play that. At least you didn't get a hairline fracture. I got look. I mean, just twisted it very bad. I don't do well. Let's get. But don't you play Phasmo, Clover? Or correct me if I'm wrong. I could remember you talk about playing Phasmo before. I did do Phasmo, but I tend to scream and run for dear life. I come to learn, then come to learn that if I'm ever in a horror situation, I have to leave my friend. Damn, I probably will too, depending on the situation. Alright, gotta find clues. Lara, hello. Southwest, so it goes that way. Not southwest. Or well, maybe it did say southeastern. I just said southwest. One game played, we did. My sister joined it, and I closing the door on her. I was running out the door, and the ghost killed her. I didn't go back in. Our friend had to. Oh my gosh! You ran out of there.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked.
Oh jeez. The trawler was sacrificed.
Why? Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold. I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it.
Clover, how
But
far are you
Licinia
now?
and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time,
Ooh.
we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
You've been killing it. Rory, what are you up to today? That's what the people I started with stopped playing, so I stopped. Although I kicked their butts in chess.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
Look at y'all having fun together.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's Third Legion clashed with the First, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus' then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvus is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat.
Yeah, no worries, Jody, at all.
Titus and Nerva.
Just want to make sure you're not too lost.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations,
That's all of us, Jody.
all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you. A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Who do we have here?
Garleans?
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are
So
not here
grouchy.
to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoil.
Cheeky! Oh, thank you for the fondle. Thank you for the fondle. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god. I totally screwed that up. Welcome in! What we get? A 10! Another freaking... Can I help you, Sharpedo? I'm not even in the water. Wait, huh? No way! Well, bye, Garchomp. Yo, welcome on in. Thank you for doing it. Hate the raid run. My head hurts. Raid was good. Hope you're It's going good. It's going good. We're on Garlemald right now. Having fun, but you go rest up. Hope you had a good stream. Thank you for thinking of us and raiding in. Welcome in, Raiders. If you're listening, my name is B-Mark. Be mindful, be understanding, be respectful, and be caring. As Shiki says, we are doing MSQ right now. We are in Endwalker. I almost said Evercold. Evercold's not even released yet. Fofies. We're in Endwalker right now. Having some fun. Why are you doing? Thank you.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours.
Thank you, Just.
If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alisaie to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
He's a little brat, ain't he? I think. Oh no, it is scrolling. Okay. All right. Are we about to get caught in a trap or something? What are we about to do? Look, we're all racing. It's a race. Come on, go faster. Go faster, NPCs. I don't know if I'm gonna like this kid. Oh, right here. Like, where is it at? Are they just gonna sit there and watch me fight? Is that what they're gonna do? How were we going there? More of them. Now it's going to this. Okay. Oh, I passed right by it. Wait, how am I? That's interesting. Oh, wow. You do your first DBD match? What the heck? Okay, I ain't gonna worry about that yet. I was trying to attune to it. What did Asta do? Just sitting here trying to stop you from playing. That's too funny. You has arrived with your bitch ass. Welcome in, Nikki. Alright, where are we going? Oh, that's where it is. It's underground. It is not responding. Well, pooey on you. Going good so far. How has your day been?
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the First Legion.
The First? I had no idea you had survived.
I bet. Hey, you're surviving, though. You got
We
this.
lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable.
We're all here for you, bud.
Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and Empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but...
Yo, 3-watch streak. Appreciate you.
Believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here. And all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want. What you hope for.
So much blood has been shed. So much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not?
Why not both? Do both.
Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
Really?
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop! Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed. Even if he allowed himself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If he refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for? You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be. You will be their warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
Is it gonna let me do it now? Nope. Been 84 years. Gather information. Of course that would be you. You're always doing sketchy stuff. Yeah, you two is like a wrecking ball coming in. Put you two together. That's how much chaos happens. Where you're far from innocent. We all are. Hey, I said we all are, which includes myself. Is that halo made out of plastic? I mean, she is a crafter. She can make her own fake halo, too. We got all different types of stuff going on here. All right. Full floaty. So you're ready for whichever way it needs to go, right? Thank you, sir, for the hydrate. Bound. Be bound. Oh my gosh. You had to say it like that, didn't you? Alright, so where's the other one at? Oh, I know you don't, because I know you too well. There it is. I'm an angel, so was Lucifer. So you're a dark angel, is that what you're saying? Jody, what are we gonna do with him? And feed him peanut butter. That makes it like a sticky mouth. Damn, Jodie putting her foot down. Y'all are crazy. In a white room. Oh, I can't do it here. Okay. No good deed. Hey, Jodie, what are we holding up? Said hold up. What are we holding up? I feel like I need to make popcorn for whatever. I know, right, Clover? They're hilarious together. I know, it's like she's just disappeared. Clover, what are you up to right now?
Finally escaped the watchful gaze of your keepers, have we? Don't react. You'll only draw attention to yourself. Just carry on as you are and listen. After you left with the Garlean lad, Lucia bade a few of us scouts follow you at a discreet distance. We observed you being led into the station, but decided against venturing inside. When you emerged sometime later, and we saw that the twins were sporting Magitech collars, it was clear what had taken place. Now, as quietly as you can, tell me everything. The Legatus himself, eh? Now there's a surprise. This is also the first I've heard of a plan to join forces with the 10th and storm the Tower of Babel. An interesting development. And perhaps the opportunity we've been waiting for.
That's a lot of peanut butter.
Our comrades back at the camp also received some rather promising news, but it's still too early to get our hopes up. For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them. With luck, this will all be over soon. Until then.
Oh, thank you for giving me the other peanut butter. I appreciate it. I'll be waiting for it.
They had not gone far.
We searched high and low, but no luck, I'm afraid. I might have guessed you'd be the only one to find anything.
I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Eventually, there will be nothing left out here for us to safely salvage. For now, this will have to suffice. We should return to the station.
I don't know. It depends on how far you are.
Ah, there you are. Heard you'd gone hunting for ceruleum above ground. Brought back a king's ransom?
Hardly. But thanks to these three, we have enough to last a little while longer.
Well, well. It's not at all as I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile. It's a poor attempt at humor. In all honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts. But even with another night of warmth,
There are those among us who may not live to see the morrow.
Or she'd be getting scared craplessly in Dead by Daylight.
Expedition was fruitful.
Lord Quintus!
Use what you procured to refuel the armor.
But, sir, what about the heaters for the camp?
The time for action is upon us. My men and I have matters to discuss. In the meantime, you are to wait here. Do not forget, you are being watched.
The time for action. What did he mean by that?
I can only speculate. Clearly something requiring their magitech, given what we just heard. Whether they plan to utilize it now, or after they join with the 10th, is another question. Will they ever escape this cold? Return to and reclaim the idyllic spaces of which Eula spoke?
I'm not doing nothing. It's the person in charge. He'd rather fill his armor than the heaters.
Alphinaud and Alizea to stay here as our prisoners. They will be released once your comrades have relinquished their supplies and withdrawn from Garlean soil. Until our terms are met, they will be detained at a separate location.
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
That too.
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
Exactly, Koba.
Get them out of here.
Damn, Nikki. Koba, how are you doing, buddy? I'm good. Good. How's work been for you? And I'll read your answer when I get back, because I'll be right back. Well, I'm sure it's been good to be off a couple days, Koba. Been able to chill, relax, just kind of vibe. Nikki, you know better, sir. You know better. Talk about one of these right here. I need to go through that and update that. I actually found that 50% off at one of the local stores during Christmas. Alright, where am I going? I'm going over here. They're actually pretty cool. Can I do this yet? Nope. I have one of the glass Pokeballs with an Umbreon inside of it. Oh, I love those. I would love to have like the devices to be able to make those. Hoping with the energy this weekend, mental energy, should I say, I'm going to finally start posting the Pokemon keychains that I'm making on Etsy. So I'll be doing that. And then hopefully post my 4th book on Amazon. Oh, I probably already have made one of those with Chespin. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I kid you not. This is just one stack. One stack of cards that I'll be making keychains with. So I'm sure there's one in there. Rage into something. Well, I've already raced trains once. What do you mean by that, Daffy? You have adult money. You're ready. They are not all evil.
This is my home. Our home. At least it was until that night. I was with Lord Quintus when the capital fell, and thus spared. My family, who did not own a radio, were less fortunate. When dawn came, I made my way here. My parents, my little brother and sister, they were still inside. But they weren't themselves, and they tried to. And I had to. I'd promised to take them away from the capital that very morning, to somewhere safe, to hide until the fighting stopped. I promised. The Garlean flag bears a chain, the bonds between our countrymen. A red link at its center, the blood of the fallen. Our loved ones who lived and died for Garlemald. But if she too fell, who would be left to remember them and their sacrifice? What enduring proof would there be that they were ever here? If we had turned to your gods, would they have saved us? I'm sorry, forget I spoke. We should go.
It is kind of a shocker, Clover. I would think you would have at least had one.
It's no use. Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than you. But he wanted us to play along, so that is what we will do.
He's wanting him to like keep her warmer.
It's so cold. Painfully so. unbearably.
I've been thinking about what Quintus said, about why no one would accept Garlean rule. Irreconcilable differences. When coexistence isn't an option, only conquest remains. Varys at Gimlet said much the same. Only by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians. United as one people, one race cleansed of imperfections. A cold and unforgiving vision. And when we fail to live up to their standards, what place is there for us in their world? But the truly sad, truly frustrating thing is how damnably similar it all is to the lofty ideals of Father and the Forum. Non-intervention. Always non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people, and to hells with the rest of you. And yet, I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and took their virtues as their own. But for this world was of their making. In who else could they place their trust? All of us lost in a sea of chaos, searching desperately for purpose and meaning. But it shouldn't just be an extension of another's. It has to be ours.
Curious, why not?
We all have a stake in this world. No one should be silenced.
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms. A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics. A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some, defined by such associations.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance. I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics, to see people as individuals with their own hopes and dreams. As for my dream of building a better world, well, every day I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined. But it only spurs me onward, to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
All of our supplies and an immediate withdrawal. These are your conditions?
Demands. And you forgot about the airship. Once again, you will leave one behind. It will be used to return the prisoners. Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
Hold on, I want to listen to this.
Huh?
Not that I thought for a moment that it would. I've no love for violence, of course, but ours is a cause worth fighting for. I just wish he'd realize it too. Sometimes the only way to protect the ones you love is to take a stand, to refuse to suffer in silence.
Clover, your 17th one should be a Lala.
I share your conviction. Whether it be on the battlefield or in the debating chamber, I won't back down. I guess What I'm saying is...
Welcome in, Maddie. I appreciate you chilling and hanging out for Endwalker.
You've found your own reason to fight.
Yes. Yes, I have. God's willing, there will come a day when we can finally lay down our arms, and there will be peace. But not until the Telophoroi have been defeated once and for all. And you, brother, will have a vital part to play. By your words and deeds, you'll lead the way.
I pray I am up to the task.
There'll always be naysayers. Those who think us fools for even trying. It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority, all without offering alternatives. Not that their sophistry has ever wounded you. So stubborn and strong.
Sounds good, Nikki.
Stronger than you even know. Don't ever change, you hear me? If you stumble, I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
That's brother and sisterly love.
Thank you, Alisaie.
I mean, 17's a good number.
The scouts have secured Alisaie and Alphinaud. Their collars were removed without complication as well. They report no casualties, not for their party nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
It would appear the situation has changed. I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
No. In the event you rejected our first proposal, we came prepared with a second.
Really?
Ambush!
More are coming! Make ready!
We, the loyal soldiers of the First Legion, proud servants of Garlemald, of the fallen Emperor Varys, shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes until our countrymen return!
Stop! Both of you! This child may be the worst emissary I've ever seen.
Nice, Clover. I know you've been really wanting that.
We received an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Ala Mhigo and requested an audience. They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th, and 12th had ended in failure. Communication between most legions has broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted, leaving their forces severely depleted. That is why, unable to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Maddie, what are you up to tonight?
Every word!
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus. Have the ill stand down.
You have been listening, my lord? What are your orders?
Is it the weather, depending on that?
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision. Bereft of hope, and now dignity. I release you from your duty. All of you. I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared. Of a world united, of peace and prosperity. We are ghosts, you and I, memories of days gone by. Bonds forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
He's not doing what I think he is. No way. Is he really gonna do that to himself?
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
Dang, Clover. Hey, if you ever need any help with that or just want to do random dungeons, let me know.
That Quintus will agree to a truce? We must take it.
I just hope we get there before he and his men do something rash.
Yep, he did. Maybe you should make that as an invention. Get a fortune out of it. Come on. Okay. You talking about my fawning chocobo? I haven't trained it in a couple days, but I mean, yeah, I've been working on it. I think it's at like rank 4 right now. Alright, so where are we going? How is it? I gotta travel all the way over there. Okay. But how many people are you missing, Maddie? Sorry, I didn't mean to miss your comment. Hold on 1 second for me. All right. Lyra! Oh, thank you for the fondle. Thank you for the fondle. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god. I totally screwed that up. Welcome in! What we get? A 10! Another freaking... Can I help you, Sharpedo? I'm not even in the water. Wait, huh? No way! Well, bye, Garchomp. Thank you, Lara, for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is B-Mark. If you don't know me, it stands for Be Mindful, Be Understanding, Be Respectful, and Be Caring. We are doing some Endwalker MSQ. Lara, how was the rest of Dead by Daylight? Yeah, I no longer have any. Oh, wow, Clover. And B said, what do you call me sus for? What'd I do now? And it was Killer. Yeah. Were you playing Killer? Is that what you were doing? Yeah, I know. She was telling us how she was playing the game. How she's learning it. I'm about to start. Are you talking about my? Hey, you can't say that's not a funny raid message to welcome people in. That's just the chaos we have here. Next time I will put you on a loop. Like, oh my gosh, I'm glad she has someone able to teach her. Like, you know, Justin, Lara. Honestly, enjoying it again. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Jody. I'm sure y'all will play a lot more. All right, I got a message I need to respond to real quick. So hold on 1 second. Usually don't try to text, but this is very important from what I'm dealing with here. And once I get confirmation, I can share the news. Yeah, I mean, because you and Jess will be in the same time zone, close to it at least. After that joining. You know, the funny thing is, I was gifted Trials. And I've never been able to play it or learn it yet. Wait, this for apparent reason. No. Sir, Nikki, calm down. Calm down over there. Yeah, if y'all want to talk about Dead by Daylight in the Discord and everything, go for it. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Plan times to hang out together and all. Where is... Oh, it's over there. There you are. They be like, calm, who's calm, never me. Dude, now he's making noises in chat. No, sir. You are not allowed. Neither are you, Jody. You're not allowed either. Lara has logged into Final Fantasy. I see it. Ooh, at a big item sale. Let's go. Alright, survey the designated location. Oh, way up there. Okay. You have to or you want to be right back? So you're saying you gotta, which means you're requiring yourself to leave. Wait. I gotta go further down. Maybe there was? Hold up. I can't be down there. Survey the location and deal with any enemies that appear. Enjoy the panda milk. Alright. Take our chances, because I don't think it's down there. I don't think we're running or roaming around the subway. I've done that multiple times. I mean, Jody didn't even respond back to my thing. I mean, how dare, how rude. What are words? What in the world? What? Huh? Use the length of... Right? I know, Just. Sometimes she leaves her speakers on loud, so I was just hoping she would hear me. Use the Conqueror's Chain. What am I missing here? What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't get it. Conqueror's Chain. I don't have a thing. Conqueror's Chain. Somebody give me a little bit of advice here. What am I missing here? Crunchy bread. Oh my gosh. I like some crunchy bread, please. You see the thing beside the quest? Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you. I mean, Clover, would you expect anything less? You're gonna have to let us know when that happens. We gotta know the full story. We're gonna have a story time. As soon as it happens, we're all gonna watch and wait for you to tell the story. I mean, Nikki, you should know you and Jody fight all the time. Do that to each other. I know, right? Where's she at? He abandoned us all. Me and my sister would take a bullet for each other, but the mocking has gone too far. I shall plan my revenge. JK, I'll just scare her with a doll. Yeah, do like a pincushion doll, just like in the corner of a room. And Jody, don't you say a word, because you come back right at me too. I don't want to hear it, Missy. Love you too, Jody. Alright, here we go. Long cutscene. Let's go. Everybody grab your popcorn. And you're gonna make me want to go get some popcorn now.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Night, night, European Digin, jump into bed, so sleepy. Good night! Thank you for hanging out, Just. Rivy! Welcome in, Rivy. How you doing? Feel pretty good. We're making our way through Endwalker. I think we're about halfway through Maine at this point. What are you up to today?
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Minson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
How's a relic weapon hunt
Well,
going?
be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did? We were there every step of the way.
Don't y'all start.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did
So
a
you should
damn
get it
sight
today?
more than you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here. At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it.
Good. I'm happy for you that you're able to. Which job are you going for the relic weapon?
I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
Of course.
Mmm. It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Aww. See, y'all would get along.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent. We owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter. I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
Jody, what's got you buzzing so much right now? What you got going on? You been drinking?
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
It has been a good day. You've been opening up, talking to new friends, playing new games. Ooh, the flower. What in the world?
On behalf of the Gallian Empire, thank you for inviting me today.
What? Emperor Varys?
Oh, because they didn't have one.
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Save me, brave hero! Ahem. My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Aww. He just kidnapped me.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short. I shall begin the preparations.
Now, it is time for you to awaken. Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
Borrowed flesh?
So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Ala Mhigo. His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his Mindjack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject. And permit you to go on a righteous rampage instead of partaking in this delicious meal? I think not. I must say,
This is intriguing.
I've gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes. Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate. Ah, exposition is in order. The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then? Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course. As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Zosgalvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself. And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima. It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you?
Yes, it truly does.
Of course not.
I agree with you.
Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery. Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion. Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star. The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone. At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger, and it would seem my friend has lost his appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself. Or together.
No.
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak. We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
I'm at a loss of words for that one.
Ah, there it is.
Have a
Your
good night,
camp,
Nikki.
I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making his way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempered soldiers, with standing orders to kill those not sworn to Anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Okay. Total plot twist I was not expecting. And I literally, okay. Execute the following actions. Increases physical damage dealt. Reduces damage taken. So I only got one attack. Okay. Really?
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Okay, so can't go that way. Okay. Reach camera within a time. Okay. Okay, how am I supposed to get out of here with all this? Can I go that way? No, I cannot go that way. I'm supposed to find one that's like working. What I'm supposed to do? I want to have to hit this one. So interesting. Because I found more stuff. Alright, so that's where I gotta go. Wow, okay. I need fuel. Dang it. Okay, so I kind of understand what I need now. Been up for 13 hours. I'm going to call it night. Have a good night. Good night, Clover. We will see you next time. Alright, I don't think I should go that way. We're gonna make it this way. I don't know how I just bypassed all that, but okay. Another medical kit. Okay, we got 3 medical kits, so we're doing good. Got 15 minutes. Another medical kit. All right, come on. Keep it up. Okay, so why is this not disappearing? Finally, Jesus Christ. Okay. Dang it. Dang it! Nope, that ain't gonna work. Okay. Alright, so at least I know what I need to do now. Sort of. Alright, yes, we're skipping this cutscene because we've already been through all this. Alright. Can I attack you? That's what I thought.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Okay. Really?